Yo, how y'all feeling? Y'all good? I know I'm good. You good?
I'm good.
I'm your host, Solomon.
I'm your girl, Toya.
And this is the Be Different Podcast. Welcome back to the Be Different Podcast. As intro staff, I'm your host, Solomon, here with my mom.
Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Toya.
Oh, yeah, man. You don't got to scream. You know what I'm saying? Get loud.
Oh.
But yeah, y'all welcome back to the Be Different Podcast. Y'all know y'all can listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and anywhere else where you listen to your podcast. I like the Be Different Podcast.
As usual, y'all know what to do. Follow us on our social media pages, Instagram @_BeDifferentPodcast, X @_BeDifferentPod. Go like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Be Different Podcast.
Oh yeah, man. Y'all can see we got a new face on the episode, man. Y'all let him introduce
himself.
My name is Smil, but everybody call me Big Smil.
What about how you know Big Smil?
Everything let me call me Big Smil.
Yeah, but
Smil, man. That's my brother, y'all. For the people that don't know
that's
what we
right.
talking about Smil. This is Smil, man.
Yeah.
The infamous Smith. Welcome, son. Welcome.
The one and only.
Anyway, y'all boys ready?
Yeah.
Alright, let's get into it. Before we start off, we got to give a shout out to our friends down in the GTA area, the Unbreakable Podcast, Unbreakable Glass Podcast.
Man, I got tuned into them, boy, every Wednesday, bro, 7:30.
Yeah, and they done broke off and started another podcast on Tuesdays called Fact Over Feelings. You can watch them both on YouTube, on Facebook. They're live.
It's not Quay on Rico, the bro, main host of the Unbreakable Glass Podcast. It's the other dude, but I can't think his name.
Kentrell or something like that, I think, yeah.
But shout out to them, though, for real.
Yeah, man. And speaking of them, happy birthday, Quay. Today is his birthday.
Yep.
I saw it on Facebook. Yep. So shout out to them. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. They talk about different topics, hot topics that's going on. Very interesting podcast. Y'all make sure to tune in. But y'all ready?
Yeah, let's go and get into it.
Oh, one more thing before we move on. Shout out to our host, Nelly Buchanan, on being...
This isn't a part of the episode.
Is it?
Yeah, I was just saying. I was just going to put it in the outline. You got to talk about Nelly invited to the show, okay?
Okay, well, we'll do you first since I brought it up. That ain't on my outline. But anyway, before he interrupted me, congratulations to Solomon on being invited to play in the
Mississippi All-Star?
Mississippi All-Star. Not Mississippi All-Star. What's it called?
It's Northeast Mississippi.
Northeast Mississippi.
The NEMFCA All-Star game.
All-Star game. He was selected. They will be playing in Boonville sometime in May. I'm not sure yet, but congratulations to you.
Yeah, shout out to all the players that made it, man.
That's right. Also, another player from Oklahoma that made it, Chubb Head.
Yeah, shout out to him too.
Exactly.
Unfortunately.
Be quiet, man. But man, like I said, shout out to all the players that made it, man. On the South team, I will be playing with the South team, man. Shout out to all my teammates and to all the players that we'll be playing against on the North team as well.
That's right.
Yeah.
And Solomon brought up Nelly a while ago. We got to give her a shout out. Our 7th grade sniper on the girls basketball team. She was invited to participate in the Geekers Talking Hoops in the SIP showcase for her class, the class of 2029.
Yeah, okay.
That's really good to be in the 7th grade.
Yeah, to be doing that. Yeah.
Playing high school ball, stepping up.
Yeah. Shout out to her though. She been balling.
Yeah, she has.
Like this summer though. She put on some muscle. She put on some muscle this summer. She'll be straight.
Yeah.
She got the skill, but she just little right now.
Yeah. And then, I don't think she's hit a growth spurt yet, being in the 7th grade. But
still young.
Yeah, shout out to you, Nelly girl. Keep going out there and being that Be Different type of girl. We know it's in you, so keep doing your thing. All right. High school basketball championship week.
It's championship week, man.
All right, let's start off with 1A girls.
Yep.
Blue Mountain.
Yeah, Blue Mountain.
Shout out to them. They won tonight. They beat Lumberton.
Yep.
I don't have the score, but I know they won.
I think they won like
You don't have to be that close.
6. They won by about 6 points.
Okay.
They had to edge it out.
No, that was a blowout. That was a blowout. But it was a close game at first. That Blue Mountain ran it up in the 3rd.
It says Blue Mountain is the smallest public school in Mississippi.
Yeah, I saw that post on Facebook.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I thought it was us.
I knew it was. But they won their first state title in school history. Congratulations to those young ladies up there in Blue Mountain. Yeah, they have. They have been balling all season. 1A boys.
Biggersville, boy.
Biggersville boys won against McAdams, and that score. That was a good game, 41-41. I mean, 45-41.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Yeah, that was.
Man, like I hate to say this, bro, but Biggersville, them boys different up there.
Biggersville,
them boys different. Man.
It says
we gotta give it to them.
Yeah. Third time in the past 4 years, Biggerville has won
the state championship in basketball.
Yep, the boys.
Out of J-Mo, we always talking about, but he had a senior. He been in high school same year. Only year they lost was last year. Cause Bayou put them out of ICC.
Yeah, ours won it last year. Then, if I'm not mistaken.
Bayou ain't win one day last year.
Who won one day then?
I'm trying to think, but I don't think Bayou ended up winning though.
Trey Gunn, somebody else who we always talk about in this podcast. He was named the game's MVP. He had 16 points for Biggersville.
He don't get a lot of attention because of J-Mo. J-Mo
right.
Yeah. Really better
in
football and basketball.
Yeah. But shout out to both Blue Mountain and Biggersville for Class 1A.
Yep.
Y'all went down there and did y'all thing.
Y'all brought it back this way.
Brought it back to the north. That's right. 2A.
She said 2A.
2A.
Inglemark girl won that. I know that for you.
Yes.
Inglemark and my boys won too.
Yeah, they boys and girls won. The girls won against New Site 57-40.
Yeah, they girl been like that all year. I've been keeping up with them.
It's their second state title. Last year they were 1A, so they won it in 1A. Their boys, they won against. Now the boys had a better game. I've never heard of this school.
It was like Bogue Cheeto.
Cheeto.
Yeah.
BOGUE. I've never heard of this school.
I ain't either. I think that might be
a new school or something. But Inglemark beat them 48-46. It's their 7th state title overall and their first one since 2020.
Yeah, they big Inglemark boy was used to do it one day.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, Inglemark.
Did we beat Inglemark one year? More just that?
We probably had to.
I know back then, like not recently, few recent year before Biggerville started consistently winning. Inglemark winning too.
Yeah, they were. All right, moving on to Class 3A. Both the Boonville girls and boys were playing for the state title today.
Yep.
Their girls lost by 1. They lost to Belmont 40-39. It's the 13th state title for Belmont and their first since 2021. Okay. And everybody was counting on Boonville to win that game. Yeah, like everybody thought.
Both girls and boys both
been hooping for real.
Yeah,
they both been in championship.
All right, speaking of Boonville boys, it almost been an upset. Almost upset. Boonville boys came back to beat Kahoma County 46-43 in overtime.
Yep.
This is the Blue Devils claiming for a third straight year.
Yeah, they 3-peated. That's what I was saying with their girl losing. 4-peat.
Yeah.
They go 4-peat.
Yeah.
Getting into that, I was saying earlier at the hospital, like, with their girls losing, mess their coach a record up.
Yep. And also, this is why you play until the clock hits 0. Kahoma County was up on Boonville by like 7 points with 49 seconds left. The fans in the crowd, they crowd surfing, swag surfing. You know, they just know they finna win.
The game ain't over.
Boonville came and did what they did, and it went to overtime.
The game ain't over. Yes. Especially in the championship game, you gotta play to it in. You can never let up.
Yep.
But like I was, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, but this is just an interesting fact. Boonville joins Raymond, Lanier, New Albany, and Velma Jackson and New Site to win 3 consecutive state championships in boys basketball.
That's a good
I'm telling you, they gonna 4-peat, bro. Cause most of their main players were juniors, bro. Like they had a few seniors, but most of they like key players were juniors.
It was just like us last year.
They gonna have a good season. But Kahoma straight though, like. I think they did that because they had a lot of young players on their team too.
Yeah.
And like Kahoma County, before they moved up 3A, they was running 2A. Because they won last year.
Yep, that is true.
So basically, what we saying, guys, is we gonna see this matchup again.
Y'all got anything else for high school?
No, I think that's about it for high school. I don't got nothing right now. We'll say that for Tuesday. We'll have the rest of the championship scores Tuesday.
Right, because it ends tonight and they play tomorrow. Like, shout out to Tupelo girls. They play tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tupelo girls won.
No, not the championship. They won the game before the championship. You saw it yesterday. But all right, y'all ready?
Yeah, we're gonna move on to college
basketball. That girl Caitlin Clark.
I'm saying we gotta talk about Caitlin Clark.
That girl Caitlin Clark declared for the draft in WNBA draft. What y'all think about that?
I don't think she ready.
You crazy?
I don't think she ready.
Why you don't think she ready?
For one, it's different than shooting that ball in the WNBA. It's a whole nother level. You playing people nowadays up there on your level. They know you can shoot. They know you this and that. It's gonna be harder for her to do what she was doing in college. And
basically, Smith is saying what Cheryl Swoops was saying, that it's a different level of competition in the WNBA.
That's just like in every sport. Yeah. It's just like for football. When you go from high school, you transform to college. It's a different type. When you go from college to the NFL, it's a big difference.
You're right, but I agree with you saying Caitlin Clark not going to be shooting over 30-foot threes all the time in the WNBA, but she going to still be scoring.
Yeah, she gonna play the game. She gonna play ball.
Exactly. She still gonna go on the WNBA hooping just like how she is now.
I can see that, but staying with Caitlin Clark, she is 18 points away from breaking the record.
Yeah,
scoring record.
I saw that. I thought she had already did.
The all-time scoring record.
Okay, so what other scoring record she breaking?
I thought she broke the first one, the one she has already broken. I think that was like she passed the woman.
Yeah, she ain't broke it yet.
This was gonna be
piece to piece.
Yeah, she gonna
pass. The last time we talked about this, she was only like 20 points away.
Well, that might have been an old Instagram post.
Well, I said that's something new because they was talking about it on because I had to make sure that it wasn't gonna happen before we recorded because she said it was 18 points away on the one of their last game. Their next upcoming game is March 3rd, Sunday.
I don't know, but like the screenshot I have is she had her sixth 30-point triple-double this night. She had 33 points, 10 rebounds, 12 assists.
She averaged as a woman?
Yeah. Caitlin Clark, that girl.
Yeah, I sent you that. I'm trying to... I think this, right? I just didn't... Because I saw it and I heard on these pages and didn't understand...
Saying what record. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
But, I'm sorry, could y'all...
Go ahead.
She gonna break that. She gonna break that first quarter.
Easy.
Easy, yeah.
She liked it. Like
the stuff she doing, bro, I don't think there's gonna be no other college player to do it, bro.
I don't know. Hold your thought on it.
These college players different, but it's gonna be a woman before it be a man.
Oh yeah. I mean,
it's always been men running the sports. It ain't never just been women just taking over.
But I'm saying though, women have to be in college long because the NBA you can go to college 1 year. You have to either go to college all your years or be 21. Well, yeah, same college, you 21 years old before you can get eligible for the draft.
That's really crazy because you let males do it when they
exactly.
It need to go both ways.
Exactly.
Yeah, but still on the draft, I didn't know this. The WNBA draft is April the 15th. Mm-hmm. Guess when their season starts?
Like a month after.
May 15th. Yeah. So they literally have 1 month to train with their team. But when is the NBA draft? The men's draft? That's in April, right? And then
sometimes it's in the summer. I know.
Yeah, April or is it in June? NFL is in June. NFL is in April. Mm-hmm. NBA is in June, but they still have more time to train with their team than the women do. Like that's not fair.
Yeah, you got enough time to build your team, chemistry, learn your playbook.
Exactly. So I mean, I don't understand why they.
I didn't know that.
What's the logic behind it?
I didn't know that was true. Like
I don't understand the logic behind it. But you talking about you don't think nobody else gonna break Caitlin's record? I think Juju gonna come close.
Yeah, Juju been doing it.
And speaking of Juju, talk about their team. Number 7 USC women basketball come back in double overtime, and Juju fouled out that game.
I sent you to it.
Juju like that, but that team is better. Is bigger than Juju.
Man, you.
I'm being dead serious. You just said for instance how. She was out and they still pulled the win out.
Exactly. They're showing that the team can win without her.
That's what I'm saying.
She putting up 30 points and they beating team. they're making it seem like all they do is need her. No winning it is showing that they don't need her to win.
Yeah,
that's not true.
Yes, it is.
But did y'all see the clip on her fifth foul? That was just I saw it on TikTok. That was just lockdown defense. If anything, it should have been an offensive foul because the girl threw her elbow, but. They did come back and win, and I agree with you. To me, this win just proved that they don't need Juju. Like, it's other weapons on that team besides Juju. You know,
she been scoring like tonight when she scored 50-something. Her team has only had 16 points.
Yeah,
exactly. But they just been a good guard and no one to take over the game.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you. These teams worried about her. They just proved that they can do it out.
They can do. If she's having an off night, somebody else will step up. Yep. But let's go on to some men basketball, college basketball.
Hey, you didn't get what I sent you about my girl Hannah, bro, at Notre Dame? She broke the freshman scoring record at Notre Dame.
I didn't get it.
I sent it to you.
Oh, well, my phone on there. But what she do? Go talk about it.
That's it. She broke the freshman scoring record at Notre Dame.
Okay, who?
Hannah,
Diago.
Yeah, the same girl we always talking about.
Okay. Oh, see, I didn't get that. I didn't know about it. But, Josh Hubbard from Mississippi State. He is the.
That's why you want to go. You just want to talk about Mississippi State, man. We don't want to hear that.
Anyway,
Tiny.
Whatever. But Josh Hubbard is the first Mississippi State freshman player to have back-to-back 30-point games in school history.
I've been saying he was like that.
Yeah, and then
him coming off the bench is crazy.
And then with that number one recruit, what's his name?
Eric Payton.
With him coming, Mississippi State boys gonna be some. They should be good next year.
Yeah, they're gonna be like that.
They should be good next year.
Josh should have been starting. They're just like Rob Dillingham, Kentucky. They scoring all. They averaging 20 points a game and coming off the bench.
That's crazy. Like, you can't do that.
But it's always a reason for that too.
It is too though.
Yeah, you're right.
It's been working. Don't get me wrong. And Josh just went crazy because one of them 30-point games versus Kentucky, and they were going back and forth. Kentucky just had a game winning shot.
And what's Kentucky guy? They guard. I think his name is Reed. Somebody.
He went for 30 a game.
Yeah, him and Josh exchanged Twitter like good game, bro. You know, because they both had a great game that night. Kentucky just came out on top.
Yeah.
But we always talking about Iowa and Caitlin Clark.
Yep, they men
basketball doing something out there. It says Owen Freeman has now set the Iowa freshman block record with 51, passing AC Earl.
Yeah, I had sent you something else too for them. Like they had broke another record, him and Caitlin Clark. But I forgot what it was. I ain't got it on my phone, but I sent it to you.
Yeah.
But just gonna take a picture of all the pictures.
But they Iowa's men and girls, they out there doing their thing. Y'all got anything else for college basketball or football?
No, I can't even look at it. I had a whole bunch of stuff.
All right, NFL football season. Football. So the NFLPA, they do this thing where they give each team a grade with, based on different stuff that they be looking at, and they release the team grades. And this is just some of the grades some of the teams got for different areas. Yeah. The treatment of families, how the organization treat their families. The Vikings got an A. Mm-hmm. The Bengals, Commanders, Patriots, and Steelers all got F-.
You said who?
Bengals, Commanders, Patriots, and Steelers.
Well, I'm going to stop right there. All those names you just said they got L's, they are loser organizations.
Except where they were this year, all of them. Yeah, you're right.
So you really can't look at it like, oh, we not caring about our fans and stuff like this. We trying to focus on winning right now.
Yeah.
We can't stop helping the team because the team bringing in money.
Yeah.
And y'all bring us money. You know what I'm saying? So
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
You gotta look at it.
Yep.
In owners.
Speaking of owners, the next category was the owner who had the best owner. The Vikings and the Dolphins owners got A+.
That makes sense.
The Vikings and the who?
Dolphins. They got A+. Y'all gonna be shocked at who got an F-.
The Saints.
The Chiefs.
I can see that.
The owner got an F-.
I can see that though.
That. Pause. The Chiefs organization, that's really based on Patrick Mahomes and Chris Jones.
Yeah.
And Travis Kelce.
And Travis. I'm sorry, Travis. If you want to watch, I'm sorry, Travis. I forgot to say you too.
Man, that organization revolves around Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
But I can see that though. I can see how the owner got an F- though because he made Bad business decision. You should have paid Chris last year. Now you got to pay him this year to take up cap space when you could have already covered that. Then you got to bring in some receiver because you got rid of one, but you got to bring in Patrick Mahomes, a number one receiver.
Yeah,
pay him.
yeah.
Then you got to pay everybody else that you got.
I say go get OBJ. He's a vet. He knows what's going on.
Nah, he ain't good enough to be that number one, though.
Yes, he is. He proved that with Baltimore.
Nah.
The next category.
He is a good receiver, but you need a young number one.
Yeah, I agree with that. The next category, food and cafeteria. The Eagles and the Dolphins got an A.
Eagles and the Dolphins?
On cafeteria?
On food and the cafeteria. The Bengals got an F minus.
Man, what they doing over there?
I know, it's like every category. Locker room atmosphere.
Oh, the Cowboys.
The Cowboys, Vikings, and Dolphins all got A's.
Okay.
The Commanders got an F minus.
They'll lose organization.
That makes sense, though.
For example.
Yep. Training staff. Dolphins, Eagles, Falcons, Giants, and Panthers. All their training staff got A minuses.
Okay.
The Chiefs and Commanders, F's.
Now what that for again?
Training staff.
I can't say I disagree with that because I seen some when I was watching Patrick Mahomes when his ankle was tweaked up.
Yep, I remember that.
He was telling them that, hey, I want to go back, but as a trainer, you supposed to be telling him, hey, you need to do this. Like you need to look ahead of that moment.
Yeah.
You gotta look ahead of that moment. And right then, I don't think they were looking ahead.
Yeah.
They were just looking right then and right there when he was telling them about the pain, how he was feeling.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
He should have been ruled out that game.
That was a Super Bowl one.
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
it was the game before the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But the team travel. The Dolphins got an A.
Okay, man. The Dolphins been on almost every category.
The Buccaneers, Commanders, and Titans, F's.
Commanders, y'all.
I said Commanders, they just going. They just this point here.
Weight room, Bills, Dolphins, Raiders, A plus.
Okay.
Falcons, Patriots, F.
And look at their record. Their record.
Training room, Dolphins, A.
I'm telling you about the Dolphins on everything.
Commanders, F minus.
Again.
Head coach.
Andy Reid, I'm already knowing.
Yep, Andy Reid. Chiefs, Lions, Vikings, all got A's.
Chiefs, Lions, and Vikings. I disagree with the Vikings.
I do too. I would have put the Texans on there.
The first year head coach.
Right.
First year quarterback.
Yeah.
And there wasn't no Bush. They going to pick him up in the draft.
Yeah.
Best thing the Texans did. Him and Tank Dell.
The Raiders got a D.
I feel like they could slid with a C minus because they interim came in and started.
I was just going to say that this was not based on Antonio Pierce. This was based on Josh McDaniels.
I would say still based on the black dude, it would have been way different.
Yeah. Strength and coaches: Bills, Commanders, Dolphins again, Panthers, and Vikings all got A's.
Okay, I'm telling you, brother, the Dolphins up there.
Falcons got an F minus. Now, based off their list, like y'all been saying, the Dolphins are up there. These are the top 5. Number 5, Jacksonville Jaguars. I didn't call their name one time, and they number 5. Number 4, Eagles. 3, Green Bay Packers. 2, Minnesota Vikings. And the top team, according to the NFLPA, of course, the Miami Dolphins.
I disagree with that list.
Exactly.
I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because for one, if the Eagles were so organized, your top receiver won't want to leave.
Okay, that's a point.
That's number one.
That's a good point. I was about to say, if they were so organized, they would have made the playoff because there's multiple teams under there didn't make the playoff.
Yeah.
And then for 2, the Dolphins would have went in there in the playoffs and had a better round than they did.
Y'all made some very good points. I agree. But listen to the bottom 5. Number 32. The Washington Commanders. I mean, they got a lot of ifs. I just called out.
That makes sense.
Now, number 31 really shocked me. Kansas City.
You're right, but at the same time,
I would have put them mid.
Yeah, but that's not based off team though.
No,
it's based off their list.
Whatever
that is true though.
Yeah.
See, I think about it. You got Patrick Mahomes, bro. Like
that is true.
That's all you need, really. Patrick Mahomes.
Number 30 were the Chargers, in which I didn't call their name on the bad grade list.
I really think they had too many injuries.
Yeah.
If they would have been healthy, they probably would have made
it better.
And possibly a Super Bowl contender.
Well, they saying with the Harbaugh man and with Justin Herbert coming back, they will be
a way better team.
Yeah, that's what
Chargers have been bad. Just their defense ain't been the best.
Yeah,
as it needs to be.
The Patriots were number 29. And the Steelers were number 28. So I mean, that list goes with what we were saying. But you were talking about the Raiders coach, and I told you it was based off of Josh McDaniels. Yeah. Well, Josh McDaniels was the only coach to score below C on the NFLPA survey. It says Josh McDaniels came in last in the NFLPA report card by a wide margin.
That makes sense though.
He don't need to be a head coach.
He's not anymore. You know they fired him.
That makes sense.
I'm saying, but he don't need to coach for another.
Nobody. He just need to. You know, he was Tom Brady's quarterback coach. Yeah, quarterback coach.
And what has happened
since Tom left him? Exactly.
But I'm not gonna lie.
You can't say it because Tom was the GOAT, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Back
Tom
then,
was the GOAT.
Tom. They always made sure Tom had a great offensive line.
He did have a good offense. I agree with you. Yeah.
All right, Tom ain't never get touched though. We've been saying that. Then when he did, he fussed and complained.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
So if you want him to stay, you gonna correct your mistakes.
Yeah. I agree with you. But speaking of quarterbacks, the Jets general manager Joe Douglas has given Zach Wilson's agent permission to seek a trade.
They don't want him. He not. They can go sign him a better backup quarterback.
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that.
When A-Rod went out, Zach, they was hoping he would step up and become that leader that they needed.
He did. He did. Was a bust. Yeah. I think, like you said, the Jets can get a better backup quarterback from somebody else that's out there.
Of course.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. Now, y'all know, like we just said, the NFL draft is coming up in April.
Yep.
And the combine was this week. They're in Indianapolis right now, running and, showing out. But this former NFL scout gives Caleb Williams a 4th round grade. He says that Williams is too undisciplined, moody, and immature to realize his potential.
We've been saying that.
We've been saying that. Yeah.
Beginning of the podcast, back when we were recording off the phone, bro.
Yeah.
Then back when his dad came out and said that they weren't gonna play on no sorry team and nothing like that, bro. Like Caleb Williams too big headed, and he ain't even all that to have that big of a head like that.
I swear he not.
And then they said he was saying something about. I don't even think about not being drafted number 1. Like he just know he's gonna be the first pick, and I don't think he should be. Exactly, I don't think he's a first pick talent.
Who has the first pick in the NFL?
Chicago.
And to be realistic, they don't need a quarterback.
That's what we've been saying.
He just for the draft Marvin Harrison Jr. No, put him beside DJ Moore. It's sweet.
They need that kid from LSU, Neighbors. I'll take him.
The wide receiver.
Nick Neighbors, that's his name.
Yeah. I know
take him instead of Marvin Harrison Jr. Let me tell you why.
Nah.
Yes, because he plays just like a Jamar Chase. I seen something on Instagram, they was comparing him to Jamar Chase. They was comparing Marvin Harrison Jr. to Justin Jefferson, and it was one more dude. I think it was another kid from LSU. I think they was comparing him to like Mike Evans or something. I think, something like that.
I'm telling you, they don't need to give him a league name. They got DJ Moore for it, bro. I'm telling you, he been playing it the same way as Jamar Chase make them big plays, them big contested catches. DJ Moore doing that all season, bro. I'm telling you, they get Marvin Harrison Jr., another quick young receiver. They
got Darnell Mooney though,
bro.
They got Darnell Mooney,
bro. The only person that was doing some last year with DJ Moore,
bro. I understand what you're saying.
I'm telling you, they get
you also got to get this man a line too. He has no lineman.
Yeah, he did. They definitely got to get some defense. Yeah, I agree with that.
You got to build around Justin Field too.
We seen.
Cause they ain't got no running back neither. I don't think. Let me think who they running back.
They got David Montgomery.
No, they don't.
He played with the Lions.
Yeah.
They got rid of him.
They get rid of everybody.
Yeah. See, in reality, they still building. We were saying the same thing about the Lions, how they were so sorry, this and that for the past years.
And now
look at him. He just went to semifinals.
Let's start with coaching though. I knew the line was gonna be like that when Dan Campbell came in and won their first game with them. He won the line first game when he was there.
And they played the Chiefs too then.
Now they were this season. They won the first game. I'm talking about their first win after going them season 0-16. I knew you were gonna do something.
They had something to prove.
Yeah.
Cause they won one game that year. They came back, won 5 games, and they came back this season when all the way to the playoffs.
So like Smith just said, to the semifinals. Yeah. But Kansas City, they made a move this week. They released their wide receiver Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Yeah, I knew they were gonna do that.
They got rid of him.
Yeah, I knew that would come.
He dropped so many balls, huh?
Yeah,
I understand that, but he came when you needed him in the big time moment.
I agree.
But he's a vet, bro.
Man, forget that.
Yeah, I think they gonna keep the Jerry Sneed.
Yes.
What are you doing?
But he's a free agent.
What are they
He gonna get signed back. They gonna get
What are they getting rid of him for?
That man had zero. He had a lot of targets, but did nobody catch the ball.
Yeah.
Why would you trade that?
I agree.
If anything, they finna get rid of Tony. They really just finna get rid of almost the whole.
All the one they gonna keep is Rashad Rice.
Yes, that Rice. They might keep Miko Hardman.
They need to keep him.
They keep him. Man, they need to bring in another receiver. Cause Rice could be your number one, but you need like another middle aid. Not.
Miko is what you need. Miko is what you need. He got some speed and he still.
If Rice your number one, then you can do like Smith said and bring in OBJ.
Yeah.
If Rice your number one,
you can bring in OBJ, but I wouldn't bring in OBJ though.
Who would you bring in? Who would you bring in that's a free agent already?
Mike Evans not been linked to going to the Chiefs.
If anything, I'll give Mike Evans.
That's not gonna happen.
Why?
Cause then he gonna be one of the lowest paid receivers.
Oh, he ain't.
How you figure they paying Chris? They gotta pay Chris. You gotta pay Chris for the defense.
You're right, but Mike Evans, Evans not gonna be a number one receiver. That's what I'm saying. If you make Rashee Rice,
how do you figure? If that's a big time receiver, he going to my number one. I'll put Rashee Rice in my slot, and then I'll keep Miko Hardman as my third man.
Exactly.
And then not to mention I still got Travis Kelce.
You can still run that often, but Mike Evans will be my number one. I know Mike Evans gonna be consistent. He's been consistent since he's been in the league 1,000-yard season every year. I know when I throw him that ball, he's gonna catch it.
Yeah, he gonna catch
it. Exactly. That's what I'm gonna put him there. He know he's gonna come in and win. I'm still gonna keep Rashee Rice as my number one. And I know. If anything, him or Travis Kelce getting that ball, and all this fail, Mike Evans down the field on the street right, I'm throwing it up to him.
Yeah, and he gonna catch it.
Exactly.
Yeah, he gonna catch it. I see what you're saying, but y'all got anything else for football?
I don't know. I can't get to none of my stuff.
No.
All right, let's move on to basketball, NBA.
Mm-hmm.
So today is March 1st.
Yep.
The Washington Wizards did not win a game in the month of February.
That's bad.
That's horrible for an NBA team.
Whoever the coaches need to be fired.
I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. What's going on with the Washington Wizards?
They garbage.
They garbage, and ever since Jordan Poole and Draymond Green had the little altercation, Jordan Poole hadn't been right since.
I know, but he Draymond knocked the basketball out of him.
Yes, like mentally,
he's some highlights, bro, and he don't even play the same. He don't shoot the ball. He can't even make a layup.
Yes, yeah.
Curry was that guy's mentor.
Well, Curry needs to talk to that guy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Why punch the basketball out of him?
Yeah, like he don't even. I don't know, like. It's sad though, but they didn't win one game in February.
But speaking of since it's March 1st of February, cause I know you probably don't got it. I sent it to you. But Wemby, he had more blocks than like 6 other whole NBA teams combined. Mm-hmm. He had 48 total blocks in the month of February, and he had more. I know the Mavericks was on there. I can't think of nobody else on there, but I know about 5-16 though.
That boy out there been doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
But Kendrick Perkins from ESPN used to play retired NBA basketball player. He did a list, and it says Big Perks, big list, top players under 25.
Under 25?
Under 25. Number 5, Zion.
He's too fat.
Nah, I'll give Zion this. Zion been hooping this season. Like, actually seeing Zion play a whole season, Zion actually been hooping like he's supposed to.
But he's still fat. He still got to lose some weight. Yeah, he still got to lose some weight.
The Zion that took that ball from Giannis, that's the Zion you want back.
Yeah, I agree.
He was a monster.
But I think if he was to lose some weight, he would be more athletic.
He'll be more versatile.
Yeah.
It would be more versatile. But like, he need to lose weight. For his body. For how athletic he already is, bro. All that weight that ain't good on his knees.
He needs to turn that fat into muscle.
If he can do that, he needs to work with a good nutritionist.
Yeah.
Cause he already really built. He's just so built.
Yeah.
Like. Make it fat. And
I get what you're saying, that wear and tear on his knees, because there's a lot of weight on your knees.
Run up and down that court.
Number 4, Tyrese Halliburton. I agree with that one.
I agree with that. Well, I'm going to say I agree with that, but it depends on who ahead of him.
Okay.
If it's the name that I think I should be.
Number 3, that boy Wemby.
No,
Wemby not better than Tyrese. Not right now.
No.
Not right now. Wemby still got to develop.
He gonna be but we already know, we predicting he gonna be another Giannis. I mean,
yeah,
he ain't gonna, not unless he put some muscles on. If he don't put no muscle on or no weight, he's not gonna be nowhere near Giannis.
I agree. He got to put the muscle, and I think he will. Number 2, Ja Morant.
Okay, I can agree with that.
If Ja stays out of trouble, Ja will be a great.
I can agree.
But he hurt down his shoulder.
Ja's gonna make next year come crazy. Memphis is gonna be a good team next year.
Yeah. Who you think number 1 is? Top player under 25.
Under 25.
You're right. Number 1, Anthony Edwards.
Yes, I agree with that. It should be Ant, Ja, Tyrese, Wemby, then
Zion.
I'm trying to think of some more players that's under 25 because I really.
Shea must be. I can say Shea must be over 25.
I think 26.
I think Shea might be 26.
Okay.
27. He just hit that 26.
But I can't, bro. I'm trying to.
Jamal Murray older than that too, huh?
Trying to think some players.
Trae Young
under 25. Trae Young under 25?
I don't know,
but that's his list though. I want to put Zion on there. I gotta come up find another player that's under 25 that's not a rookie. Like that's above 20.
Yeah.
25.
Yeah. All right. It wouldn't be a podcast if we didn't talk about the Lakers. Y'all some haters. They ain't no super team.
How you feeling?
Because if they were a super team, their record wouldn't be as bad as it is.
I mean, as long as you got the king.
Well, as long as you know who the king.
Though they did come back versus the Clippers. I don't watch they got blowing them out. Man, I'm finna go to sleep. This game over.
So no, the Lakers came back.
The Lakers.
So. I was just going to talk about that game. The Lakers and Clippers. The Lakers, like Solomon said, came back and beat the Clippers the other night. I don't even have the score. But anyway, the Lakers, they won the regular season series against the Clippers. And this the first time since 2011-2012 season.
And Bron scored 19 points by himself in the fourth quarter.
In the fourth quarter, yes.
He scored 14?
19.
The Clippers only scored 16.
He outscored the entire Clipper team in the fourth quarter. And the commentators and stuff on ESPN, they've been saying that's the LeBron they've been waiting on this year. Because LeBron took over the fourth quarter.
But I get where LeBron coming from, bro. Like I was watching the other day at the house when I was watching Around the Horn. Bro, what the Lakers did, it didn't surprise me. It still never surprised nobody because LeBron, y'all always done. This is just showing what we been on the podcast.
Yeah.
You let LeBron in the playoffs, you can't count him out. Because in games, he's going to step up and take over and win the game. Because LeBron is used to that. He already know what to do.
Yep. And D-Lo stepped up too. He had a clutch three, clutch threes.
The score was 116 to 112.
He had some clutch threes, and then you can't say LeBron didn't play defense because he locked Kawhi up the fourth quarter. That last play, he locked him up.
I'm gonna be honest though, some highlight that I saw, James Harden really sold that game though at the end because he had a lot of turnovers.
No, it wasn't James Harden. Was it Maximus Plumlee?
Mason
Plumlee. He had 2 turnovers. It's like both times he threw the ball directly to the Lakers player.
They didn't have Paul George and Zubac and James Harden didn't step up and have.
I didn't know Paul George didn't play that night. Okay, but with that game, LeBron in the game they had last night against the Wizards that they won, LeBron is now 9 points away from 40,000 career points.
9 points.
9 points.
Same thing with Kelly Clark.
Yeah, he got this at first quarter. Yeah.
All right, nobody gonna be gonna break their.
Nobody. Yeah.
All right.
But
the only person that might come close is Kayla Clark, and she just gotta stay healthy enough.
Yeah.
Really, honestly, because she can score the ball. We all know that.
Yeah. But Solomon, you was just talking about Chet and Wemby. They played each other the other night.
Yeah.
And
gave them buckets.
The Spurs surprised everybody and beat the Thunder.
Wemby had a game.
If Wemby gets a guard like Chet had, like he got Shea, they'll be unstoppable. And Solomon was talking about it earlier. We think they should get Trae Young.
And you know, there was a rumor Trae Young to the Spurs. There was a rumor.
You go to the Spurs, bro. That's a good guard.
Yeah, fuck Wemby.
They can give Wemby the ball when he need. Trae Young, Wemby
they can take over when he needs to take over.
Exactly. Trae Young when they pick and roll, Wemby putting that ball at the rim. He telling Wemby, go get it. 7-5.
Go get it, yeah. Wemby had against Chet, he had 28 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 3-pointers. One of those blocks was on Chet.
Yeah, that boy had a game.
That boy had a game.
They play against each other though, because like
they show like who the block.
They play like they want to actually beat each other.
Yes,
down,
and the NBA needs to realize that and make that a prime time game. That should have been a Sunday night ESPN, ABC primetime game. Yes.
They not friends on that court.
Yes.
They don't want to let each other win, do nothing.
And Chet's stat line for that game was 23 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and he was 8 of 12 from field goal range.
Field goals.
No, it's not. I mean, so that lets you know how hard they play against each other.
Yeah. And I'm going to be honest, though. The Rookie of the Year case is going to come down to, I hope it don't, but I know it will. It's going to come down to Chet. Chet going to win because the Thunder going to go farther in the playoffs.
You think it's going to come down to what team goes? And the Spurs not even going to make the playoffs.
No.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I can see that. Yeah, that's what it's going to come. Because it's so close of a race right now. I mean,
MVP.
Yes. And like I said on the other podcast, I would prefer right now, if I had a vote, I would vote for Shea because I'm just tired of Joker right now. I just need a break.
He need to take a break. He
yeah.
need 1 year off.
I ain't gonna say I'm tired of Jokic, but Shea been doing it, bro.
Shea is consistent. You know what somebody said that on social media. They was like, they didn't even know the Shea stat line because it's so consistent that it's not even a big deal anymore.
He's scoring 30 every time they don't even make the headlines.
Yeah, so I mean,
like bro averages 30 points a game, literally.
Yeah, every game. Yep. But it's coming down, so it's gonna be interesting to see. Now, I did mean to send you this video for you to watch it, but I forgot. Andre Iguodala, he did an interview with somebody. I don't know who it was with.
I already saw it. Yeah.
And they asked him the question: if you had to choose between Kyrie Irving or Steph Curry for a clutch shot, who you picking?
Curry.
I thought I said who.
No, who you?
Afraid of?
Who would you be more afraid of?
Curry.
Who would you be more afraid?
Kyrie, like he said, because Kyrie more dangerous. I know. If Curry finna shoot a game-winning shot, it's either finna be a 3 off of him ISO or he coming around the screen shooting a 3. I know it off anything else cover a 3. Yeah. If Kyrie shooting that game, he finna get the ball and go to work on you. Rather it's come off a screen or if he catching the inbound, he's going to work and get to the spot wherever you want to score from.
And basically that's what Andre said. He was like, even though Steph is a great shooter, the greatest shooter, you know if you get the ball out of his hands, he can't take the shot. Exactly. But with Kyrie, he's the best ball handler that the league has. So he, like you just said, he gonna work you and he might pull up or he might drive. You don't know. So
you don't know too for the help to.
Exactly. So he was like, he would be more afraid of Kyrie. Yes, case in point. Game 7, Warriors versus Cavaliers when Kyrie got the pull-up 3 over Steph.
Kyrie more versatile.
Yes, I agree with it.
Because don't get me wrong, Steph is a great point guard, but you still know his game. He know that 3 ball in his game.
Yep, this is money maker.
All that's failed, he gonna come down and shoot a 3. And he know he can make it because that's all he work on.
Yep.
Now, so Kyrie, he can do everything. Don't get me wrong, Steph can drive too, but Kyrie...
It's rare.
Exactly. Kyrie more versatile to rim, and I feel like he may be a little stronger than, a little bit more stronger than Steph.
Let me ask you this. I do think he's stronger than Steph, but let me ask you this. Do you think Kyrie would not be considered as one of the greatest because of all the controversies he's had surrounding him?
Yes, and they going to try to base it off because he only got 1 ring.
right now.
Exactly. Right now, you only got one ring, but we don't realistically. The Mavs might get one, but I don't see him getting another.
That's what I'm saying.
If he stays with the Mavs, you don't see him getting another.
The Mavs building now. Don't get me wrong, they building, but
they need 2 more pieces. They get 2 more. I ain't
even gonna say 2 more. They really just need.
They need a healthy center.
They do, but they need a vet. Like they need a vet that's gonna play.
So you saying Luka not a vet?
No, Luka ain't no vet. Luka ain't even won a championship. Luka ain't even played for a conference finals.
I mean, you get him to a different team and you can see what he can do.
No, Luka not no vet.
He always been doing it by himself, bro.
You right.
He been doing it by himself.
He had Jalen Brunson. They got rid of Jalen Brunson, got Kyrie. You see what Jalen Brunson went off and did, led the Knicks to the playoffs.
But do you think Jalen Brunson would have done that in Dallas?
No,
because they didn't revolve around him. They revolved around Luka.
Yeah.
That's why they can't get nowhere, because they still revolve around Luka. If you're going to revolve around Luka, you got to bring in a guy that can play around Luka. Kyrie, he can play around Luka, but Kyrie is the number 1 guy.
And Kyrie has had to adjust his game a lot to play with Luka.
That's why it's not working. It's working when they both own and scoring 30 apiece. Yeah. But it's not consistent.
And Smith talking about they need a center. Who is their center?
They got a good center, Daniel Gopher. Like, he young, but he a good rebounding, hustling center that they need that's going to play defense.
They need that stretch. They can get out, shoot that ball.
This is our part. He can't shoot.
Okay, you said they need a veteran player.
Who could they go get?
LeBron to the Mavs? No. Is that too much of a superstar? Him, Luka, and Kyrie?
No, it's not.
Well, yes.
If they do, though, I will get rid of Kyrie.
Why?
That's the point of him going to the Mavs, though.
Yes. What I just say, you need to build around Luka. Kyrie and Luka don't work, bro. Kyrie is a number 1 option. Luka is the number 1 option. That's not gonna work. Just how Jalen Brunson was there, they weren't doing anything. Jalen Brunson went to the Knicks. He's the number 1 option. What's he doing? He's balling.
He's balling out.
Exactly. Yeah. Luka was there by himself. He was balling. He's still balling now because he still have a Kyrie behind him. If Kyrie stayed there, like you said, he got to adjust his playing style.
Yeah.
Yes, he been doing it, but it ain't been working so far because they win some, lose some.
And also, I do think if something was to happen, LeBron went to the Mavericks and Kyrie stayed, I think Kyrie would have to adjust his game even more.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I say get rid of Kyrie, bring in a good point guard that know how to play his role and facilitate the ball and play defense. He don't have to do no scoring. You can go get your Marcus Smart if you need to. You don't have to do no scores. Just play defense, facilitate the ball. You got Luke, you got Brown. Them your scores right there. Right, you got PJ Washington at your 3. You can put Brown at the 4. He play defense and he can shoot. Then you got Gafford in there. That's a good hustling defensive center, like I just said.
That would be an interesting.
Exactly.
That would be interesting.
2 main scorer.
2 alpha males
team around on the same team, bro.
Yeah.
It don't work.
The Warriors did.
Who? Talking about Steph and KD?
Steph Curry. I mean Steph
and KD. Clay. You can't take Clay
and KD. Yes. Back then, Clay was scoring 25 every night.
Even back then, you couldn't take Clay nowhere and make him number 1 option. He would score 30 points a game. No way.
Yes.
No way. The way the Warriors offense was set up was Clay to score 30 points a game. Clay didn't do no dribbling. The night when he went for like 60-something versus the Bulls, come around screens. Exactly. That's what I'm telling you. You can't be
that offense revolve.
You can't put Clay in no other offense and make him the number 1 option.
But to Smith's point about the Warriors, they did have a lot of alpha males on that team. You had Draymond, you had KD,
but guess what though? Right now, don't get me wrong. I will always stand by this. KD is the greatest scorer of all time. You cannot stop him from scoring. Get to do anything he wants to.
When he gets to that spot, pull up, yeah.
But KD can't take no team by himself and take them out of.
Well, that has been proven.
Exactly.
That has been proven.
And don't get me wrong. And I stand on this today, right now. If KD foot would never been on that line when they played the Milwaukee Bucks, the whole narrative of the NBA would have been way different. Because the Bucks would never won the championship that year, and the Brooklyn Nets would have went to the second round.
Yep.
Now I don't think they would have won the championship, but the Bucks would never won.
And KD would have done it by himself because James Harden was out, and Kyrie was gone. Yeah.
My whole statement right now.
Yeah, you're right.
And then right here, right now, KD cannot go to a team by himself and win the NBA championship.
That has been proven.
That's what I'm saying. Kyrie. I don't get me wrong. I don't feel like you don't need other players around you, but at the same time, I feel like Kyrie is a good enough player and a good enough point guard. Or if you put a good role player and one more consistent scorer around him, he can win the championship. And we seen that with Cleveland.
Yep.
I would like to see, and I know this probably won't happen, But I would love to see LeBron go back to Cleveland. Somehow Kyrie go back. And they get Cleveland one more.
You right.
That would be, and that should be LeBron's farewell tour. That's his farewell tour.
But Cleveland don't need it.
I know they don't need it right now. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Right now, if LeBron wants to go back to Cleveland, that's all Cleveland needs. I promise you, if LeBron in Cleveland right now,
yes.
NBA finals.
That's why I don't understand, because Donovan Mitchell's gonna be a free agent after this season, and they saying he want to get out of Cleveland. But why though? Why though?
Bro, him, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. And they got Max Strus, because he just went crazy.
He hit the game-winning shot, half court.
15 in the last 6 minutes.
Yes.
Like, them guys are upcoming young team.
Yes.
They number 2 in the East.
But they are like 8 games behind the Celtics,
you right.
to be fair.
But think about it. They number 2 in the East, and they full star lineup just got back like a month ago. Like last month, they've been injured.
Yep.
I'm telling them, but they young now. Don't get me wrong, they young. They might not do anything because they young. They gonna go, but they young. That's the same way with the West with Thunder. There's like the Thunder, Timberwolves. Who else up in the West? Besides like the Nuggets.
The Kings.
The King got a little experience because they went last year. But
they still young.
The Thunder and the Timberwolves, they some good team. But like I said in the last episode of the podcast, they young.
Yeah.
I feel like teams like the Nuggets and the Clippers experience gonna get over them.
And the Warriors, like we said last week. If you let the Warriors in, if you let LeBron in, you gotta be. It's just like Patrick Mahomes. Exactly. They let him in the playoffs, and look what happened.
So you can't count them out, bro. You always
man.
What?
So you can't count them boys?
I know who you can count out. Them Cowboys.
She got out there.
They so wrong.
Man, what y'all gonna do this offseason? Y'all gonna pay Dak? They said Dak want a whole bunch of money.
And Dak don't deserve nothing. They deserve to be back in star.
The Cowboys.
He said back in star.
Not even daddy. Star.
That's all I got. Y'all got anything else?
Nah, I'm getting my BeDifferent quote of the week right here. So y'all just go ahead and on here.
Smith, if y'all get rid of Dak though, who you gonna get?
Motherfucker, we got Trey Lance.
Now I do think Trey Lance has not had a fair shot in the NFL. I do agree with that.
When he was doing good with the 49ers, I would have left him. I wouldn't have traded him. But
Trey Lance.
Then they opened some rumor to get CMC. Like that, they traded him to get CMC.
No, they got some draft picks. I think.
Yeah, cause
I don't know.
But I feel like when Trey Lance got hurt, the 49ers didn't give him an opportunity to come back. They went with was it Garoppolo?
No.
Who?
Brock Purdy.
It was Brock Purdy. I thought it was somebody else before Brock.
But you can't even get mad at that because they was just looking ahead and then look what they played.
I'm not a Brock fan. I do not believe in Brock.
Bro, I would have kept Trey Lance, bro, because he
runs, a mobile quarterback.
Like that's different.
But Brock was running.
He was too.
Now that game against the Lions, Brock stepped up. Yes, he sure did.
I thought he was a scared white boy.
Yeah, I did too.
For real.
But go ahead, Sam.
Yeah, but BeDifferent quote of the week, man. This one here is by Gundy. He said, "Learn as if you will live forever. Live like you will die tomorrow."
That's right. You never know.
You never know when you're gonna leave this earth.
Yeah, that's right. You never know when your ticket gonna be called. All right, Mr. Smith, we appreciate you being on here with us.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Give them the social media if you want to.
Shout outs anything.
Your shout out.
I don't be on social media like that, guys.
Look at my lips.
The only thing I be on is TikTok. That's it. I mean, TikTok got me hooked.
Snapchat.
Man, for all the guests, but we had you sign one of the letters. So you
yeah. You ain't gonna give a shout out to AJ, man, and the twins, man.
Nah, man, they don't need recommendation.
You better leave my boy AJ alone. That's my dog, man. Which one you gonna sign?
I'm gonna sign the D. Ain't nobody signed that one yet.
What you gonna put, Big Smith?
Big Smith.
Yeah, but y'all. That's about it for this episode. We're gonna let Smith sit down before we close out.
I bet that D fall. I bet it fall. Told you, just put it down. Just put it down. I know my kids so well, y'all.
But y'all, man, that's it for the episode of the BeDifferent Podcast. We're gonna go ahead and close it out.
All right, y'all. Until next time, I'm Toya.
I'm Solomon.
And I'm Smith.
Remember, be different.
Peace. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Be Different Podcast. Make sure to listen, download the Be Different Podcast every Saturday at 2 o'clock and every Tuesday on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio, all at the Be Different Podcast.
As always, y'all know you can follow us on social media. Instagram @_BeDifferentPodcast. Twitter @_BeDifferentPod. Go on YouTube and subscribe to our channel, Be Different Podcast.